Hello everyone, Pastor Lon here, homestead and pastor. My beautiful wife, Robbie Lynn. Want to welcome y'all back to the front porch here on the homestead for our next episode of Come Sit a Spell. All right, babe. Weather update.
Cold.
Yeah, it's getting cold. It hasn't been cold, but it's getting cold now.
It's 46, feels like 43.
Yep.
And it's starting to rain.
Starting to rain. Just starting to rain.
If it's a little bit colder, it would be snow.
Yep.
And I would be happy.
But,
Which I love rain too, though.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm a rainy, cloudy day girl.
Yep.
Always have been, haven't I?
Yeah, always.
And
always.
Especially if it's cold enough for me to get a fire going.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be.
It's gonna be cold enough for a fire rest from now through the weekend.
I ain't gonna want to leave the house all weekend.
Yeah,
but I got to.
Yeah, we're gonna be leaving the house. Got some things going on, but anyway, we're gonna share a little bit of what's been going on with us, and y'all leave some comments below. What's been going on with you guys, and some of them may relate to what we got going on, and may not. But we've been pretty busy around the homestead. With all this rain we've had some potholes developed in the driveway, and we got a guy to deliver some slag from the local steel mill here in our area, and Robin and I have been patching those potholes.
I don't know if you call that a pothole or craters.
Some of them are potholes, some of them bigger than that, but we've been working on getting those filled in. The good thing about it, though, he bought us enough to where we filled in pretty much all the holes. Still got a few more to fill in, but got a good bit left where I can continue to pull from that pile and fill them in as they develop. So that's what happened last time. I didn't have any rock or slag to put in, but they kept getting bigger, and so that's why they were like they were. But anyway, it's a lot better now. Thank the Lord for that. That same guy, talking along those lines of slag, he was able to, our driveway at the church and our parking lot at the church is slagged as well. It was what all this rain, they had a bunch of low places in it, and he went out there and dropped about 2 loads out there and delivered 2 loads, and he spread it and leveled it out for us too. So we appreciate him doing that.
Ooh, I mean, of course,
come sit a spell like sleeping medicine, y'all. I don't know.
Your truck and come sit a spell.
That diesel puts us to sleep when we're riding, and
I haven't yawned all night.
And get out here in this little blankie, and this cool weather and this rain, come sit a spell. Well, that's what come sit a spell is all about. Just let your hair down, relax, and enjoy the chat.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all do.
Speaking of weather, pray for all those out there in Texas and all that's getting this.
Yeah, in between us and Texas.
Texas is getting it, and they're not used to it.
Yeah, that's right. So all those in the path of the storm that's coming across the country, let's pray one for another.
Was that last year that Texas got that bad, and people
last year before, when everything froze so bad,
they didn't have electricity or nothing?
Yeah. Yeah, the Heritage Farm, Texas, my buddy out there, he suffered some damage out there too, Scott.
Yeah, I love to see snow and stuff like that, but if it's going to be bad like that, God knows what we need.
That's exactly right. But while I was mentioning the church, I wanted to mention to you that we got the driveway and everything. Kind of got it. The guy was able to do it right on time, because this coming weekend we're gonna have our Valentine banquet out there. How many couples, of course, that we had?
25, 23, something like that.
I thought it was 25. I think he did say 25. 25 couples gonna be at the church this coming Saturday evening, Saturday night, starting at 6. Have us a fire in the fireplace and a steak dinner, baked potato, roll, drink, dessert, salad. But I've got it actually turned out pretty good. A lot of folks from our church and some local churches around. I love the fellowship about it. It's what I really like about it. And that's what it's really about, just to get everybody together and have a good time of fellowship. So we're looking forward to that this coming Saturday evening. And we're going to have a fire in that fireplace, Lord willing, and have that baby jumping too.
I'm ready to go back there.
Where's that?
The River's Edge in Sherrill, South Carolina.
Yeah, that's good groceries up there.
Restaurant and bakery.
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of what we got going on with church and the driveway and the parking lot. All that's everything's coming along good with that. So
we're gonna have games too.
Yeah.
What is it? Not a dating game. What's that?
Newlywed game.
Newlywed
game. A little bit late for the newlywed game.
Pull that up on my shoulder.
Yes, ma'am. But yeah, y'all let us know what y'all got going on with this time of the year, with first of February here, and already another month It was just Christmas not long ago. And
I'm gonna start planning where we're gonna put what in the garden.
this is true.
And starting the seeds.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the homestead, we'll give you all a little bit of a homestead update, livestock update. We told you Ben and Denise was coming to get. We were bartering some cows for some sheep, and they were able to come this past Saturday. Y'all can go over to their channel. I'll leave a link below.
Yeah, you can put the video in the description.
Yeah, I will. I'll leave a
it.
link to that video in the description. Y'all go over there and check that out. It showed them coming here and getting the cows and bringing us the sheep. And
now he is truly a shepherd.
yeah, that's what she told somebody on that video I was watching. That I'm truly a shepherd now because I got 5 sheep. We hope to have more in the future. We're excited about the sheep. We was out there with them today.
We could put a picture, and we'll insert a picture of them in here.
You got a picture of them? Okay, we'll try to leave a picture on here of our new sheep.
And we're less 3 cows.
Yep, got rid of 3 cows.
And I got she's 7 months, a goat and 2 rabbits.
2 rabbits, and we got another goat that we're gonna.
The one that they took, her mama's still here, and her mama's gonna be joining her. She's been acting weird since we took her baby away.
She has.
And they said the baby's having a time. Well, it's not a baby, but she's just been with her mama all this time and with the herd, and she's missing them.
We're gonna reunite them. We're gonna put them back together. We feel like it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Because Denise fell in love with Laverne.
Yeah. But anyway, I've been calling her Shirley the whole time.
That's Laverne.
Well, I'll be.
Shirley passed away.
That's right. So
The
anyway,
real Laverne, the movie, wasn't it Laverne that
Shirley.
Shirley passed
Shirley.
away, really, in real life.
Yeah, recently, like this week.
Yep.
75 years old, I believe. I remember watching that show, Laverne and Shirley. But hey, if any of you are old enough to remember Laverne and Shirley, let us know if y'all watched it back in the day.
Anyway,
Some of the young people probably don't know what we're talking about.
Speaking of the 5 sheep, we got one of them. We're gonna leave the names that they had. Mama 1 is one of them. That she's got 2 babies. We got to figure out names for them. Then we got Curly Sue, and then the little ram they had named Spot 2 or Spot Junior, something like that.
Junior.
Anyway, we changed his name to Ben Junior, and we're gonna call him BJ.
Yeah. For being
We got Curly Sue, BJ, Mama 1, and
whatever we named the other 2.
We gotta have names for the other 2.
And they had a really good friend of theirs, a neighbor, Travis. He donated his trailer and his time and his truck and brought them down here and picked
And
up.
was very patient.
Very patient. We was able to give them a little tour here around Harmony Acres Homestead. And,
When you come here, you don't leave quickly.
what are you nodding at me for?
'Cause
You
it was
talking
you.
just as much as I was.
You kept them.
I did. I hate to see people leave. I told them the worst part about the trip was when they had to leave. But anyway, they left with a lot of good stuff. They left with some fresh homemade bread that Robin had made. They keep calling it lemon bread, but it's actually lemon pound cake down here in our neck of the woods. But y'all, they can call it whatever they want to.
It was lemon in it.
It was
pound
good.
cake.
And what else? Elderberry syrup.
Yeah.
What else? Vanilla.
Homemade vanilla.
Yeah. And then we gave them some fig bush cuttings, and
Blueberry.
blueberry cuttings, and some
Elderberry.
elderberry bush.
The elderberry I had already rooted.
Yeah. So hey,
I hope they have good luck.
I
with
hope they
that.
do too. We've been blessed. People's blessed us with stuff like that, and I think that's what it's all about. Sending it on down the line. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what life is all about. Helping your neighbor in need, and
You receive with one hand, give with the
that's
other.
exactly right. Love your neighbor and prefer your neighbor before yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself.
And the name of those sheep are, I can't pronounce it very, Catata.
So you can get closer than I
Catata.
can.
Hair sheep.
Yeah.
Hair sheep.
So looking forward to raising sheep, and
They say they're the easiest thing to raise. I don't mean to be interjecting here, but they say they're the easiest thing to
interject
raise.
all you want to. I love to hear you talk. They love to hear you talk.
Go ahead.
No, keep talking.
I already said what I was going
You
to say.
had you said your piece, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That won't be the last time she interjects, and I'm glad. So, but anyway, one other thing too, we took Bradley to get his
Yearly checkup.
yearly checkup, and they didn't do labs like this time. You know what I'm saying? For us, we didn't go to the lab court to get his
They're
blood
not
work
due
done.
till next month.
But they do him. Well, she said
End of this
end
month.
of February. But anyway, they went off to the previous labs that we got. A little over a month ago,
November.
2 months ago. And they were, the lady, the doctor was telling me, and when she was checking Bradley out, she listened to his kidney, whatever they listened to, where his new kidneys at, listened to his lungs and everything. But she said that his lab work, blood work, creatinine level, the protein not being in the urine, all the levels on the medicine wasn't, she said it wasn't good, it was perfect. That's what she told us when we was in there yesterday. It wasn't good, it was perfect. So, and she said, especially be 8 years out. She said, you know, y'all just had an 8-year anniversary. I said, yep, we know that, and we done a video on it, and y'all saw that video. So, she said, it's really good to be that far out and everything still be perfect like it's going. That's only God.
It's always never been anything but perfect.
That's right. And that ain't never been nothing but God. He's really got along good with his new kidney and dogs chasing one another.
Well, ever since he's had the kidney, I prayed that his body would accept it as his own.
Yep, man, he's really done good with it. And we just keep, as long as we keep getting that medicine to him and getting that medicine in him, he'll be doing good.
And they told us before he had it that the success rate for a person that has not been on dialysis is a lot greater than one that had to start dialysis.
And
he
Bradley
was
was
never
this close to going on dialysis, but never was.
since he had never started dialysis, his success was greater.
Right.
A greater chance.
He'd have a greater success of his body not rejecting the kidney, plus longer longevity of the kidney lasting a longer period of time. But that's kind of an update on what's going on with our family and the church, and you know we had a lot of work going on. Things get real busy around here with garden season coming, planting, getting seeds started, and I finished cleaning out the gardens and stuff to get everything.
We got to dispatch some
planted.
rabbits.
Yep.
We got what?
Five that we got to dispatch. So
We're fixing to see what rabbit tastes like.
that's right. We are. And
It has some rabbit dumplings.
those once we get those dispatched, we'll probably be raising some more.
After we see what these taste like.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for a lot of people want to buy rabbits.
I tried to get Denise to take another. They took 2 does. I tried to get her to take a buck, but she said they already had a buck. I said, well, go ahead and take it, and y'all dispatch it and cook it and tell me what it tastes like.
But we're gonna dispatch them and clean them and stuff, and
Because
see what
they've
it
never
tastes
done
like.
one yet either.
Right. But anyway, we enjoyed our time here with them when they was able to visit, and hopefully we're gonna get to return the favor and get Laverne up there to them. We actually got a appointment with Brandon
Retina specialist.
retina specialist next week.
No, is it next week? Next Tuesday.
That's next week.
Yep.
Yep, next week. So we're gonna try to meet them somewhere and get them the goat up there so she can get back to her baby and her baby can get her mama back to her. Like I said, we got a lot going on, but the main thing that really time it happened, I told Robert Lynn, I said that'll be something we need to share on our YouTube channel and then specifically on our Come Sit a Spell. So you're gonna have to help me with this because we wasn't there, and your sister and Corey and them were there and kind of filled us in on what was going on. But to lead up to that, this past Sunday night, Corey, our son, and Casey, our drummer at church, was invited to go out to another local Free Will Baptist church here in our area, and they played music and sang songs and just really had the whole service. It was just a praise and worship type service. And once we got done, several of us wanted to go out to Cracker Barrel for supper because it wasn't too late, so we went out to Cracker Barrel for supper. Well, they got there before we did because we had to come back by here and Gavin didn't want to go. Brought him home and had to get Bradley's medicine because it'd be close to medicine time. So we came, got Bradley's medicine, dropped Gavin off, went back. Well, while we headed there, the rest of our crew were there trying to get seated. And I need you to,
Eli's grooming me.
yeah. You need to tell them what happened.
One of our friends, our nanny, technically, the one that watches Michaela and them for us, they were with us, and she said they walked in and told them how many.
Which was 14.
They told them 14, but we didn't really
have 14.
11,
we thought they thought there were going to be more that went.
And the hostess and another waitress was there, and she said, "I'm sorry, we can't seat y'all. We can't serve y'all because we don't have enough help or whatever."
Yeah, that was the reason. They didn't have enough help.
And she said, she said, well, if we separate tables and do, half and half or whatever, she said, no, we can't do that either. And I think she asked them, well, what if somebody comes in? No, my sister came on, her and Corey got there by that time, and Sister Zoe's was coming out saying, they won't seat us, and they said, Corey said, hold up a minute. Because we used to go there every Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
So he went in there and talked to him too, and told him, and she said, well, what if there was if 5 people come up, and then 4 or 3 or whatever. Anyway, if you get more customers, what are you gonna do? Turn them away, And they were like, and she asked to see the manager. Sister Zoe said she asked, where's your manager? They wouldn't send a manager to her. They just wouldn't be of any.
That's what the manager's name. They wouldn't tell her name or their name.
And the girl was telling her some other places that we could go eat and stuff like that. And
trying to run us off.
And one of the other waitresses happened to see something was going on, so she stepped up there and asked them what's going on, And she said, "What they told y'all?" She said, "They told us they couldn't serve us because y'all don't have enough help." She said, "Oh no," she said, "You come on with me. We'll seat you and I'll serve you." So her name was.
I'm sitting here trying to think of her name.
April. No, the supervisor was April. Iris.
Iris.
Her name was Iris, and she served us, and boy, did she serve us.
She served us very well.
She took really good care of us, and we really took care of her.
We did.
With tips.
That's right. We're not boasting in that, but we made sure, because she stepped up and done the right thing, we took really good care of her. So those that were not wanting to serve us and wanted us to go somewhere else and eat, they really missed out when it comes to tip time.
But while we were sitting there eating, we looked around, and one of the ones that told her that they couldn't serve us, and the manager and another one was sitting over there at a round table just jawing, just talking.
Chewing the fat, not doing a single lick of work.
And there wasn't that many people in the building, really. No. Hardly anybody.
But then after we got seated, there was still people coming in. They was taking back their seat.
But there was a lady that was sitting next to us, her and her husband, and she saw what went on, and she heard it, and she knows one of the managers that worked there third shift, which happened to not be there that night, and she knows her personally, and she says she would be contacting her and telling her how they treated us.
Yeah.
So. I don't know if, and plus we're gonna file a complaint online about the service.
I'm not trying to get everybody in trouble, but that's just not right. I mean, we're the customer. It'd be the same if any of you guys were there. You're the customer, and it'd be different if they were swamped and didn't have enough help. I get that, but they wasn't busy, and the people that tried to turn us away had the nerve, really, to once we get there, that lady's working herself to death by herself to serve us. The manager and the other 2 were sitting over there at the table right in front of us doing absolutely nothing. I mean, if you're gonna tell us you're not gonna serve us, at least you can do is hide back there in the kitchen and not be seen by the customer.
That our waitress, I mean, she was Johnny on the spot, back and forth, just anything we needed. She never sweated. I mean, she was just calm, cool, and just
really nice. Really nice.
And we told her how much and before we left, finally.
Got the manager.
We told her they wouldn't let us see the manager, so she went and got the manager, and some of them talked to the manager and stuff like that, and which the manager was sitting over there with the girl, and I don't believe her for a minute that she didn't know what was going on.
I mean, she was sitting there watching that girl work, sitting at the other table with her 2 of her other employees, not doing anything.
She should have sent one of them to help out, but the girl didn't need their help anyway.
No, she didn't. But it was just, they had a bad attitude. Every time you look at it, it was real snobby. And I mean, stuff like that don't usually bother me, but that bothered me that night that we hadn't been there in a while, and there wasn't hardly anybody in the store, but they gonna turn us away because we had 11 people And then they're going to sit over there the whole time we ate. 2 employees and the manager, and done absolutely nothing the whole time.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
But we had a good wait.
Yep.
Very good.
And we had a good meal.
They couldn't have been as good as she was anyway.
No. But
Food was delicious.
the people that were with us, I knew they were going to do it anyway, but I encouraged them, look, hey, let's make sure we take very good care of our waitress, because she took very good care of us.
Yep.
So
that's the kind of service you're seeing around the world, really.
yeah, it really is. You're seeing that in a lot of places. So far, the only place I haven't seen the service back off as far as food like that, going out like that and all, is
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Drive through or go in, they still top notch. I don't know where Chick-fil-A finds all those people, quality people from, but they got them.
And we were expecting a Chick-fil-A here in Darlington County, and we never. They kept telling us they were coming, and it never happened. And somebody told you?
Yep, I've
heard.
The
reason they did not come was because of the workforce in Darlington.
Yep.
The character of I guess they didn't have the character of people that they were
They have no people wanting to work, or character of the people that wanted to work. I don't know. But anyway, it didn't fly, and they are not here. I don't know if they'll come later on, but it's like that in a lot of places, though, man. It's just... people don't care. And I've said on here before, you go to the post office, our local post offices and banks, places like that, you can tell the yards not kept up, trash is overflowing. And we're not a negative people, y'all, but I'm just saying there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on where people have lost the good pride. And I've always had a slogan where I've worked before. The customer is number one, and that's the bottom line.
Well, that's what that lady said. We don't turn anybody away.
Yeah.
That's how we make our money.
Without customers, why would they even need to be there? You know? But
I feel sorry for the people, the kids this day and time, compared to how we were raised and the life we had.
Yep.
They don't know what a good life is.
They really don't. And they think we're crazy when we say that, but they really don't know. I mean, I don't know what year or generation or age you could say it started, but man, I had a good life.
Ever since I knew what was what, my life.
Yeah, that's right. Born in '67. I don't know. We got married in '87, and even through the '90s and up to 2000, it was good.
Yeah.
But
ever since we were married, life was just
right.
We didn't really ever see any hard times.
No, I mean we really had a good life, and but it's a sad day out there now. But I had something I was gonna say when you said that, and I lost my little train of thought. Imagine that.
About people not having as good as we were?
No, golly.
I stole your thought. My nose is about to freeze.
What was it, Ronald?
They just don't know what a good life is.
Yeah, they just don't know what the good life is, and yeah, I really do feel sorry for them. I had another thought I was gonna chunk in here, but it's left my mind for some reason. It happens a lot these days, but we hope y'all enjoyed sitting a spell with us. We've enjoyed sitting here chatting with you guys, even though we can't physically see y'all. We really appreciate all of you that tune in and listen to us. I mean, we're going to have to sign off here because my sweetie, she's going to be going to sleep on me. We appreciate everybody. Y'all leave some comments below. Know what you think about the video, what's going on in y'all's life. Y'all see any of the customer service issues where y'all live in your neck of the woods. Maybe by the next Come Sit a Spell, I'll think about what I was going to try to say tonight, that last little bit there. But
I think we told them last week that had Duchess already been?
I can't remember.
Anyway, Dutch had her surgery and she's doing good. Everything's healing up and she's back to jumping.
We might have told them about it. She wasn't doing good,
Yeah.
but she wasn't coming around. I believe we might have mentioned that.
Yeah.
But she's doing a lot better now. Nothing hits the floor.
Yeah, because I remember telling them when you came home.
Yeah. We told y'all about that. But anyway, she's still doing really good.
She's back to her old self.
But y'all pray that Bradley and Michaela have a good checkup with the eye doctor, retina specialist this coming week, next week, when we make a little road trip. That's one thing about Robin and I. We love a road trip, don't we?
As long as we got her.
Gives us time to spend time together.
As long as we got Michaela and Bradley with us.
Yep, we can go anywhere. And we got to worry about being back at a certain time.
The other two can take
As
care
long
of
as we got that
themselves.
medicine of Bradley's with us, we can go wherever we need to go. And the other two take care of themselves. So, before we sign off, I want to remind y'all to remember Michaela too. She's got a appointment with the kidney doctor tomorrow. And pray everything goes well with that. As well as, like I said, the visit next week to Greenville, to the retina specialist. And y'all pray everything goes well with cooking them steaks too. We got about 50 steaks to cook. There, and my brother-in-law's gonna be doing most of the cooking, but I'll be helping him with that too. So just got a lot going on. Looking forward to springtime right around the corner, getting everything going with the garden. But again, y'all let us know what kind of customer service y'all got going on. And I know what I was gonna say a while ago. It just came back to me. When you are out, somewhere out eating supper or lunch, breakfast, whatever it is, any restaurant, fast food. For those people that are working, we need to show them a little grace. We need to be kind to them because at least they're out there trying to work. These people here, evidently, they just wanted to draw a paycheck while they were on the clock and didn't want to work. So the ones that are, like the lady that waited on us, you need to be patient with them, be kind to them, and reward them well with tipping them for their services to you and your family.
The thing is, they don't make tips if they're not working, and they don't make much on the hour. So I don't know what their problem was.
I don't know what their problem was. They were just some bitter, and it might have been just that group. You might go back the following night and it not be like that.
And it wasn't but 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it wasn't even late.
They didn't close at 10.
It wasn't like that we were getting there and then we getting ready to lock the door. We wouldn't even do that, you know. But anyway, that's what we've been dealing with, and that's some of the stuff we've experienced this past week since the last time we talked to y'all. But thank you for coming and sitting a spell with us. May God richly bless you and your family the rest of this week and this coming weekend. It's going to get cold around here. I don't know about where y'all are. If you're in the path of that storm, pray that y'all remain warm and safe, and your families will be safe. Y'all pray for us. We'll be praying for y'all. And until next time, remember, Jesus Christ loves you.
And Jesus Christ is the answer for any and everything you're going through in life.
Amen. You have a wonderful rest of the night and a wonderful weekend.